good morning or good evening. Hello. Yokozuna, hey, good morning. Tommy Me is here, good morning. And Libin Raj, hey there. Welcome to the stream. Let's start the show. Let's start this madness. All right, it seems like today might be the gap fill day, you know. Might be the gap fill day. How much did this move this morning? Yeah. Started to move pretty quick. Might gonna go. Alex, good morning. Welcome. What is going on? All right, so we have the levels. We have 700 right here. We have the new week opening gap 774-ish. Yeah, some pretty cool levels so far. So let's see. Let's see how this goes. And as for gold, let's check the 15-minute. Gold might be picking up some liquidity on the 15-minute gap. I don't see any specific level that I like on gold futures. Pretty much nothing to go for. I mean, obviously it should be going higher because that's what gold does. There is a zone to the left here. This could be broken, I guess. But yeah, so overall I'm still bullish. Still bullish. We might return to that area. Naomi, good morning, Naomi. Hey there. So yeah, looking for some bullish move. Targeting 27.77 with gold today. Most likely there could be some liquidity picked up on this 15-minute BC. But that's it. As for NQ, everybody is long. Everybody wants to go long. I know. Let's go for the new week opening gap. Let's go for it. I made a small little trade here. It's most likely just a test, but I entered 1 micro with a short on NQ. I know. Why did you enter a short? It's obvious we're gonna go for the new week opening gap. Why? I know. We're going there. That's for sure. We're going for the new week opening gap. First, I just thought that, you know, why not reprice this gap and, you know, revisit this zone down there at 600. So we still have a lot of time until New York to fill the gap. So why not? So I took a small short position right here. Nothing special, like 50 bucks I'm risking here. So not a big deal. If it takes me out, then let's go. We're gonna go higher. That's the only thing I'm doing right now. If you look at the 15-minute, it's clear that this zone here took liquidity here. So this is a proper demand area. Heavy push to the upside would be logical for the algorithm or for the market, whatever, to squeeze it, reprice this area and then push it higher. But who knows? As I said, we have so much time until New York session. It can do whatever it wants. So this is my theory. Let's go 21,100 before gap fill. Yeah. Best DJ in town. Good morning. And Nertendo arrived. Hello. Welcome. So basically this is it. So nothing special. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just looking for a test down there. That is it. Nothing more. If not, then obviously we're gonna continue higher and, you know, go for that new week opening gap, and that's it. So we're just gonna Sit tight and wait of what's gonna happen. Again, as for gold, I'd like to see gold picking liquidity up from 2764.8 as you see it right here. If that is done, I'll be looking for longs. That's it. So how's everybody? Hey Joel, good? All right. 686 is high of London. We could see pure short until FOMC. Yeah, that could happen. But as I said, as you see, it can slowly grind up there above 700. This week, just flipping an account for payout. I see. Well, you know, at least all you have to do is just flip it. Plus 300. Let's go. That is good for a day. Long from 560. Good. Good. That's good. That's good, Roger. Good morning, Marco. Good morning. That's good. Yeah. Obviously, it's inevitable that we're gonna go to 774 up there sooner or later. I'm just curious what it's gonna do until then. It's gonna be, I think, how I imagine it is that it's like gonna take the stairs slowly, and maybe during New York it will do some crazy stuff. I don't know. Yeah, the gap fill is gonna happen. The only question remains is it gonna go crazy before that, like repricing this area and then go up? That's the only question, nothing more, because the gap fill is gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Maggie, hey there. Hi. Welcome. All right, not much to do with this. Do we have some news? European news, nothing. Consumer, okay, nothing. Okay. Bank of England governor is gonna, okay, that's for later. Crude oil at 10:30. All right. Five-hour candle earlier popped. I don't know which one, but maybe this one, right? Oh yeah, there's gonna be daily updates. Definitely. Actually, I made a longer one for last week, but I had to update it, so I'm gonna be uploading it today, by the way, on Wednesday. It's gonna be covering last week, of what happened because I lost 2 Bulenox accounts. And I activated a new one. So there's going to be an update about this Excel sheet as well. So 2 Bulenox accounts are down. And I'm going to update these. So yeah, definitely. Updates are coming. The only thing there, you know, I'm not sure about if it's good if we. I mean, I like to do the dailies. I just don't know if you guys think it's worth something. I mean, I guess it's a good thing if I summarize the day. But that video, I mean, those videos should be short, like 4 to 5 minutes, not like 20-25 minutes, because that's long. And also, what I'm changing in the daily update videos, because it's too much profit orientated, you know, the thumbnail shows all the time the plus and the minus. It's a little bit frustrating to me as well. Like if I think about it, oh my God, I have to put on the losses, I have to put on the gains. Sometimes it's already, when I have a bad day, it's already frustrating. So instead of focusing on the profit, I might just gonna put out the headline of what happened, and I think it will be much better, you know, mentally, for me at least. Bassett, am I gonna trade FOMC? No, no way. No. I mean, maybe, but only on evaluation accounts. Only maybe on evaluations. You know, maybe take a take profit trader account or the tick trader account. I might gonna trade those, but not on the funded accounts for sure. You cannot even trade on it on the funded account. MyFundedFutures basically forbids to trade this. Let me check the news. Tier 1 news 29. Yeah, FOMC meeting. You cannot trade on the MyFundedFutures funded accounts anyway. You can trade the Apex accounts as far as you have a proper risk management, but I'm not gonna. Hey Temder, good morning. So the only thing I have here is this short with 1 micro. Yeah, 1 micro. Everybody's saying, why are you short, Tom? Why are you short? This is gonna fill the gap. I know it's gonna fill the gap. I know we're gonna go for the gap fill, but you know, it's still for later, that gap fill, or maybe now, who knows. But until we get there, I see some good zones down there to be repriced. If not, it's just 1 micro, so I guess we can survive. We can survive 1 micro. All right, all right. Not much is happening, to be honest. Visnofir was in the bathroom. Mr. Walkout. What did you miss? Hello. No, you didn't miss anything. We're just, you know, watching paint dry this morning. Just watching. So, obviously, everybody wants to fill that gap at 774. Everybody's long. Everybody's loading up the long positions everywhere. Everybody's long. Even my neighbor, the neighbor of my neighbor, my cousin, everybody in the country, in the whole world, everybody's long on NQ. Everyone. Every single person who can have a connection to the CME, let it be just a prop firm or a brokerage, whatever you have, just, you know, buy that shit, you know, go long. Everybody's long. And while everybody is long, I took a short. That's it. With one single micro. Oh well. And you just find what your power 3 chart is. Oh, this one. This is just the daily candle. Joel, this is the daily candle. The power of 3. Or are you asking me where is the power of 3? This morning, everywhere. I'm not really using the power of 3 concept, to be honest, because I think it's a little bit confusing. Obviously, yeah, you have to be aware of it, but you can find the power of 3 on every single time frame, even the 5-second to the 5-week, 1 month, every single time frame you will find the power of 3. So where is the power of 3? Accumulation, manipulation. I don't know. Maybe distribution lower. I don't. I mean, I'm a little bit confused about this. But this candle, I'm using it. If you're asking this, I'm using it on the daily with the New York midnight level. If you're asking this indicator. Oh, let me go back to the 5 minutes. Sorry. What's the best comeback you've made on a funded account from like always blowing? Max, I have something for you. Max, let me show you right here. I'm going to show you right here. Just a minute, just a second. I'm going to show you 2 accounts, by the way. Here's one account. This is a funded account, Max. This funded account already had a payout. Look at this. Daily loss limit. And daily loss limit. Now, as you see, the liquidation threshold was $48,077. I was down 48,587, but hey, there's a worse one than this. So I hit the daily loss limit like 2 times, and then I took it to a payout and hit the daily loss limit again, and now I'm trying to recover. Now, there's a account that's worse than this. Let me show you. Actually, this one. Look at this. Hit the daily loss limit once, twice, 3 times. Look at the liquidation threshold. It was $47,803, and I was at $48,156, and this is a funded account. So I was like $353 away from blowing up. 3 times hit the daily loss limit, and I made it to payout. I still have this account. So 3 times daily loss limit, made it to payout, and still trading this 37 days now. Or I don't even know how much. Maybe longer, sorry. It's longer. 37 sessions. So yeah. Hit the daily loss limit 3 times, made it to a payout, and almost ready for a second payout because it's at 1,756. If I can manage to pull this up to above 2,000, I'm gonna request. I don't care if it goes down. I'm gonna request another payout. You know, just another payout. So I have this account since quite a long time now, as you can see it, and it's still active. MyFundedFutures, baby. We had SMT with ES. Yeah. How long did it take to come back? Well, it took like a week or two to come back. Around, yeah, somewhere around 2 weeks to come back. Patience and discipline with the comeback. Yeah, yeah. It I had to, you know, and this account was live from November. Actually, I can show you the stats again, just to show you how awesome I was. Actually, I regret how I traded that account, but so January, December. Now here I started November. I started on this account. I don't know which account is this, but both of these accounts hit the daily loss limit at least twice. So as you see, 300, 500, 300, 74, $73, 44. I think it's a negative. Yeah, it's a negative. So I started with November 21 on this account. Look at this. Loss, gain 83. I tilted somewhere. Where is the tilt? Where is the tilt? I was on tilt somewhere. So one trade, mostly like I had 10 trades. Where is the big loss? Maybe MyFundedFutures deleted it. Anyway, as you can see, January was a good comeback. The best day was $594 on this one. 20 trades though. Look at that, 20 trades. Don't do this at home. Usually this is the good approach. Like one trade, one trade. Here was the payout, 1200 payout withdrawal. So this is the one I'm aiming for, like maybe 4 trades, one trade. The other account is better. Let me see. Let's go to 270. Yeah, so like 12 trades, 15 trades. That's too much. That is not good. 15 trades, not good. Not good. I'm not proud of that. This is good. One trade, one trade. 28 trades. 28. Imagine what a day it was. 28 trades. It's not showing up the loss when I had the big loss. Where's the big loss? It's not showing it. MyFundedFutures deleted. Oh yeah, this was the comeback. Yeah, $1,000 on a single day. Yeah, this was the big comeback. $1,000 on this account. This was a huge comeback on this day. I saved the account with this one. Win ratio 52%. The other one has almost the same. So as you see, not such a big numbers. Win ratio, profit factor. The wins are almost bigger than the losses. Not the best approach. I'm also trading the milestone account. The milestone account actually looks good. Look at that. Oh, 24 trades. Don't look at that. The win ratio is only 40%, but look at the average win, $243, and the average loss is $143. So the profit factor is still good, I guess. Anyway, it is what it is. Marco Brasse, welcome. Good morning, Karsten. Wish you as well. There I have. Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. Karsten is gonna be up tonight, so new video is coming tonight. Sorry about last week. I'm gonna continue. It's gonna change a little bit. 300 for one. I'm trying not to make dumb decisions. Go with micros, Max. Go with 1 or 2 micros. maximum 2 micros. Go with 1. I'm an account like that when I keep hitting daily loss limit and then growing it back. I'm like 2 months already. Steve, it takes a lot of patience, I guess. Do you take profit? And MyFundedFutures is my two go-to accounts. I had more trouble with the take profit trader. I mean, not trouble. I was doing stupid things when take profit trader was having the daily loss limit rule. But since they deleted the daily loss limit, and I encourage everyone to try them out, really. I have a good code, wink. But really, since they deleted the daily loss limit, I think take profit trader has just stepped up to the absolute big league up there to the competition, because their payout system is awesome. The rules are absolutely good. Support is great. They're well established in the business since years. So I think take profit trader is just, you know, moving up there. So yeah, my goal is definitely to take payouts from take profit trader. So check them out. It's not always the cheapest solution, which is the best, but obviously there are cheaper upfront cost accounts. Right now, a 50K take profit trader account is $85, but hey, they're absolutely good. Funded account, 2 of them, and holding since November and battling both of them. Yeah, Naomi, that's the job, you know. That's what we're doing. Just have to be patient, disciplined. Sometimes, by the way, and I'm the living proof for that, sometimes hitting the daily loss limit is the best thing that can happen. So if somebody is saying, oh, I don't like that prop firm because it has a daily loss limit, I understand. But when I was on tilt, and that period in December was extremely stressful for me, not trading wise, but in my private life, and it emotionally got me in trading. So the daily loss limit actually saved me, if I can say that. It actually saved me to clear my head, go for the next day, and continue. So I understand when people saying, oh, but there's a daily loss limit. Yeah. And guess what? That saved me from blowing the account, from going full tilt. But I understand, like, it's up to the risk management. Always so close to getting paid. Yeah, I know. Take profit trader, it shouldn't be like, I think these things are just only in our head. You know, we are the ones who putting these obstacles in our heads. We can get over this. We should be getting over this. So once you get over this, you know, did you get that 1K comeback with minis or micros? I got it with mini. I was scalping with 1 mini. I remember that day I was scalping. I must say that the price action was good on that day. It was New York session. So I was scalping with 1 mini, like $200 here, $100 loss there, then another 200. So that's why I had like 10 trades or 20. I don't even know how much, but more. I remember I was scalping with 1 mini. It was dangerous. It was dangerous. And then I remember one of my trades were so good, I just let it ride. But yeah, I was scalping. I was trying to hold with a tight risk. I mean tight stop. And I don't like to scalp with 1 mini. I hate it. But yeah, I was scalping. As a greater than 1, that means you're profitable. Yeah. Just because I do so well on practice account. Yeah, the emotions, you know, Max. The emotions are different. Made 10K on practice, but only... There you go. Yeah, we're gonna hit the 700 for sure. Tudor, good morning. Satoshi, good morning. Hey, no problem, Naomi. So yeah, I must say that when I did the comeback, I had that one day with $1,000. I was scalping with the mini, and I was basically, I can say that I was on tilt as well on that day. So I was on tilt. I shouldn't be scalping on these accounts. Just imagine if you would, like, the buying power you have is $2,000 or $2,500. I don't even know how much. Would you go in with 1 mini on your $2,000 personal live account? You would never do that, I think. So I was definitely over risking with 1 mini. I should stay with micros. I like to trade with micros. That changed a lot in my win ratio when I switched to micros. A lot of positive change. One micro and I'm still stressed. There you go. Dumpfinity, hey. I'm already in a trade, but only in a small trade. Like, everybody's long, I'm short. I might gonna get squeezed here. I know. Why did you take a short? Why are you going short? I mean, why not? You know, it's 1 micro. If I lose, I'm gonna lose $50. Not a big deal. So I just want to see it retested. We still have a lot of time until the gap fill. Obviously, we're gonna fill the gap. All right, gold has hit that 15-minute level. I like it. So this could be turning around. And I was just hoping to test this zone down there at midnight level before we go above 700. That was the only reason. But hey, it's only $50. I'm perfectly all right with it. So if I lose it, yeah, Satoshi. So it depends on your trading style. Obviously, if you're scalping with 1 or 2 micros, it can be a very slow grind. But if you're aiming for, like, for example, this trade that I took, this trade, 1 micro, if I lose, I'm gonna lose $50. If I win, I'm gonna make about $100 or $110, I think, or 120. And when you copy trade this on a few accounts, like 3 or 4 accounts, that's a few $100. And obviously, if you lose, then yeah. But hey, if you can make on average $100 per account, you know, if you average out your trading month, why not? It's stress-free. So if I lose this, I'm not gonna cry about it. This is on a funded account, by the way. So less stress. Yes, Camille, less stress. Yeah, less stress. At least for me. For you is starter plus 50k. Yeah, the starter plus is very good. When I started, when I got funded, I had the the classic starter account. But then I think I would go with the starter plus as well, because, you know, a little bit more freedom. But what I did, because I have 3 funded accounts, is I got 2 payouts. So from one of my payout, I purchased a milestone account, which is an instant funded account. The milestone account, as you guys know, it's super simple. That's why it's called milestones. You just have to reach $3,000 in profit and you get $2,000. That's simple it is. Make 3,000 in profits and you can get 2,000 from MyFundedFutures. That's the first milestone. Second milestone is the same. Make 3,000, get 2,000. If you can do this 4 times, you'll be moved to a live account. So that's what I did. It's obviously not the most cheapest one. It's $445. I'm not sure if my discount code gives you 5% maybe for crypto or wire transfer, but that's what I did. So 4 minis. Wow, let's go. 4 mini. It's not expensive to lose funded accounts, yeah. Exactly. It's not monthly payments, just like Naomi says. So you don't have to think about the monthly expenses on a funded account. You can sit back. just remember that MyFundedFutures requires you to push the button once every week. Okay, just remember that you have to push the button once every week, just like with which platform is that? With Bulenox. I'm not sure about Take Profit Traders funded account, but make sure to trade once every week. Okay, that's what you need to do. I mean, you can do it with micros, obviously. How hard it is to make $100. It seemed to always low accounts when I have one. Because you're focusing on the profit. So if you lose $100 or $200 on any given day or session, it should not be the end of the world. For example, you go in, I went into this trade with one micro. I lose it, $50 down. I'm gonna go into another trade. If I lose that, I'm $100 down. And it's just quote unquote just $100, and I can still look for some entries. So if you stop focusing on the profit, I think it gets easier, as far as I can tell. Very interesting. I know it's easy to say, but once you don't care about the profit, you focus on the setup and you focus on the trade, you start to see that the profit is going to come, because then you're going to have winning trades. And if you have a proper risk management, that should be, by reflex, a proper risk management, the balance should be growing. Just don't focus on the money. Don't focus on the profit. I start to realize that now. It took me like a year or even more to have this in my head. But if I stop focus on the money, for example, when I tried to come back from these MyFundedFutures accounts, hit the daily loss limit, you guys saw that 2 times, 3 times. When I was in recovery mode, I wasn't focusing on the money that I want to take out. I was focusing on, yes, I was scalping, but I was also taking regular trades, and I had negative days along the way. I was like, okay, who cares, who cares how much time does it? I'm gonna come back tomorrow and try again, whatever. And the balance kept growing slowly. Anyway. Tick Trader. Oh, sorry, Alex. Yes. Tick Trader also requires it to push it once every week. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I mean, maybe if not for 22, then 21,774. But what's the high there? 21,90. The safest place would be to hold it somewhere in the middle. If you're leaving a runner like 850 or 840, somewhere in the middle in that gap. If I would be sitting in a long position, I like to get out early. I don't want to, hold it for too long. It might just, go down, squeeze everyone, whatever. I want to get out as early as possible on a proper level. I'm looking for the low-hanging fruits. So I would be out below 7, maybe 750. I would be taking profit. If I would be sitting in a long trade, a runner. I don't understand why you don't only trade macros. Now, it's, it's personal thing. I think everybody has a different trading style. So understand that everybody likes the macros. I actually, Domfinity, I think I'm going to focus on the macros a little bit more in the future, because as I study it, I see that specific turning points or continuations during those macros. So yeah, Steve, I'm doing, sometimes I still do the same, Steve, sometimes I exactly do the same. I lose 200, and next trade I go in with the mini because I lose my mind, because I want to scalp it quickly, and that's when the error comes in, during these times more high. Yeah, yes, Dumb Infinity. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So I'll be looking into that. Yeah, no time. Yeah, no time. Just hold them. They are free. Yeah, no monthly recurring payments. Yeah, so I do crazy things also on the evaluation accounts. And I also try to trade on the funded accounts more at these days, even in London session. I know it sounds crazy, but I try to get my mind used to it. Like, because when I trade on the evaluation, oh yeah, by the way, key takeaway, take it from me if you want it. It's my experience. I'm talking from experience since 2023 trading these futures. If I trade evaluation accounts mostly, for example in the London session, that is building up bad habits for the New York session, because I do crazy stuff. I'm going crazy on evaluations. I'm not respecting evaluations that much. That's an error. I have to correct that. So I'm trying to trade more on the funded accounts, even with small risk, the tiny risk, which I'm doing now. And then it helps my mind to pull back a little bit to the ground, like, all right, this is a funded account. We're not doing crazy stuff, just taking slow steps. Because when I trade on a evaluation account, I'm still doing a lot of things I would never do on a funded account. But if I'm having some, for example, a negative streak on the evaluations when I fool around, that feeling is going to be carried to the funded accounts, for example, on a later session in New York. I realized that, like, if I do crazy stupid things on evaluations, I'm carrying that crazy mindset into the funded accounts. You know? And all it takes is just 1 second to flip your mind, like, all right, who cares? It's a funded account. I'm gonna go into 2 minis. Who cares? I can do that. No. So I start to trade in London as well with the funded accounts, or at least one funded account or whatever, with very small risk, just to pull my mind back. And I realized that this can actually help. This can help you take it more seriously. Even if you lose, that loss should be a small loss. So I'm talking from my own experience. You don't have to take it from me, but I think there is some silver lining in this, I think. So if you had 2,000 on your own cash, you would do your very, very best and have the best setups and patience to grow it. Yeah, most likely, yes, Max. So crazy stuff because you are a crazy guy. I know. That's in my nature. That's why we're gonna have the new baseball cap. It's gonna say, who came with the idea? I don't know who said it yesterday. It's gonna say sabotage. It's gonna say sabotage. I'm not even trolling. I'm gonna have, for the YouTube stream, I'm gonna have a link for merchandise. Not even joking, guys. I'm gonna be wearing sabotage or personalized guarantee, and I have some good catchphrase and some good designs. I have a website that does this for streamers. A nice hoodie, baseball cap, Why not? That would be cool. I'm crazy, yes. So Michael, I agree. They give you 5 minis to blow the accounts team. That's how simple it is. Prop firms know this, what I'm just talking about. Prop firms give you 5 mini so you can blow the account. If the prop firms really want you to be an excellent trader, the maximum they would give you is 1 mini, and that's even too much. The maximum they would give you is 5 micros or 8 micros, and that would be the absolute maximum. If prop firms really want their traders to do better, forget about the 50,000. You have $2,500 demo money, of course. $2,500 with 5 mini. That is absolutely mental. Or 7 mini or 10 mini. Apex lets you to trade with 10 minis. Bulenox lets you to trade with 7 minis with 2,500. That is mental. Absolute casino effect. That is just, you know, putting oil on the fire as the addiction to gamble. They know it. Again, I'm going to repeat. If prop firms want us to be better traders, they would never give us 5 minis, not even 1 mini, just a few micros. And, you know, keep the same energy. Thank you, with no fear. Thank you. Keep the energy. Yeah, that's also a good mindset, Michael. Yeah. Only take trades during New York AM macro. That's true. Yeah. Full size, no. No. It's how they make money, yeah. Yeah, so we're actually blinded, like, oh my god, we like this and this prop firm so much because they let me to trade with 10 minis. I'm so glad. This is the best prop firm. They let me to trade with 10 minis. Good luck. I say good luck. Oh, this is such a bad prop firm. They can only let me to trade with 2 minis on the funded account. This is so bad. Oh, you know. You don't need 2 minis, by the way, on the funded account. 1 mini is more than, that's even too much. 5 to 10 micros is more than enough to trade. Doesn't matter if it's a 50k or a 100k account or 150. 150k, maybe you can go with like maximum 2 minis, maximum. But you don't need more. Yeah, it sounds very nice to have so much leverage. Like, oh, look at that. How many contracts can I do? So let's see, you have 5 paid accounts and 5 eval. Should we trade that together? That's a good question, consistent trader. I don't like to spend time nowadays on evaluation accounts. I know it sounds weird, and I think this was one of my biggest obstacles with the Take Profit Trader, but I'm gonna get over it. I didn't really like to spend time, especially when there is good price action, on an evaluation account. I would rather focus on a funded account, but I just don't like to spend my time on evaluation. So what I do, I'm forced to build bad habits because I oversize my trades on the evaluation account just to get it done, you know. And that's how everybody is super easily funded with Apex and Bulenox, because the cheap upfront cost. Well, maybe not now, but when they were doing the sale, you know, how easy it is. You buy like 50 evaluation accounts or 40, full port them, and then and you have the funded account. That's how super easy. But you wouldn't do the same thing on Take Profit Trader or MyFundedFutures, because obviously you're, you know, that's more pricier. But still, it's an interesting circle. Is my stream delayed? Let me check it. Let me see. Stream settings. It should be not delayed. It's ultra low latency. Let me check it on my end. Let me check it on my end. No, it's not delayed. It's not delayed. Yeah, a few seconds, maybe 3 to 5 seconds. Leverage is too high. And then you have this trading influencer full port. Yeah, so you see some trading influencers showing that they are going in with 15 minis or 70 minis or 50 minis, and you know, it zoomed out or zoomed in on their balance that they are making $10,000 in 3 seconds. I mean, that's awesome, but don't fall for it, okay? I would ask them always like, okay, great, but how many activation fees you paid and evaluations you purchased? You can still be profitable, but is it really the path you want to go on? You know, is that really the thing that you're looking for? Because I'm not. The thing that I'm looking for is to be able to hold my accounts as long as possible and make payouts from the same account. I don't want to start all over and always just go. So obviously that would be the goal. But if you see these big influencers pushing it with dozens of minis, you know, ask the question like, okay, but you know, there's more to it. Those kind of trades, I think, actually fueling that gambling behavior in trading. So any advice to now Bulenox for account when I was just 200? Go with one micro and don't trade the London session. Deshaun, don't trade the London session because I think it's too slow. Try to go with the New York session and go with one micro and only enter the A+ setup. Obviously 200 is not too much, but you can do it. I made it a little bit more than 300. I was able to push it to pay out. One micro and go for the best setups and don't trade the London session because it's not the best. Yeah, greed takes over. Exactly. Long term is better, yeah. Zach, good morning. Hey, Tender. Yeah, it might be. Who knows? If not, as I said, I'm going to be super comfortable losing this trade. No problem. How much is activation? On Take Profit Trader, it's 130. There's no activation fee with MyFundedFutures. On Bulenox, it's 148. At Apex, it's 85 right now for lifetime. But all the accounts at Apex are now at $83. All the accounts, even the 300K accounts. So yeah, $83.50 to be exact. We are in the macro, so we might see a continuation above 700. Good morning, Ali. Charts are pretty close to mine. Oh, nice. Well, it seems like this trade is just not gonna happen. It wants to push it above 700 most likely, so you know. Am I on a delay? Because I'm reading behind. I was behind the chat. I'm gonna go real fast with the chat here. They're able to separate Eval from the but if you lose Eval, 100% influence about even. Yeah, exactly. Let's say today is having good price action, but the 300 loss limit. Will you try to recover it? It depends on how I'm feeling and if the price action is really good. Consistent trader, it depends. You know, there is no yes and no answer to this. Depends on the price action and depends how I'm emotionally feeling. You know, find their edge in the market and advice. Learn a lot and backtest a lot. Not because it's gonna make you a better trader, but you're gonna be able to collect a lot of new information, and you know that can help you build confidence. Backtest. Chart time. I would also say, Steve, chart time. From our YouTube channel, but there is someone who started channel journey as they. Yeah, there no problem with that. There are some people like that on YouTube, which is great. Yeah, exactly. Good news was this big candle. I don't know which was this big candle down there, but oh, 90% for wealth charts users. Okay, yeah, sorry. So I just entered into this because everybody is long, and I was just hoping for a little bit of a squeeze. It can break 556. Yeah, there. Yeah. So the idea behind this was super simple. Before we break the 700, I thought that we might go down and test the 600. A little bit. It's a nice demand zone down there, though I thought that maybe it's gonna reprice this area. There's a 15-minute gap here, as you can see that it has not been tagged yet. So I thought that we might go down. If we go down, we can test this. That was the idea. Everybody is long. I think at least 98% or 95% of retail traders are long for the gap. Everybody is long for the gap, which is okay, no problem. We're gonna hit it, but what's gonna happen before that? Who knows? Yeah. I never tried well charts. I'm not saying it's bad, but I never tried it. For FOMC people, blow counts. Yeah, that you see, that's the psychology there. All right, so I don't have high hopes for this. If we're going higher, then we're going higher. Oh, let me check on gold. Nice. Finally, something is happening. Okay. Okay. Relative equal highs. I like the idea on gold to go long. Just measuring this. I'm also interested to take a long on gold. I mean, I don't see anything else down there that could be interesting for gold. So yeah. Entered a gold long position. Where can this go? Where can this go? $72.2. All right. Small long position. We'll see. Obviously, I have my stop lower than this. It could reprice this 64 liquidity void, which I think it does right now. But let's go back to NQ. Oh yeah, this trade is not looking good. We have London Open real close. Yeah, FOMC. exactly. No, I trade New York session too. I trade London and New York. I usually start the stream around the New York Stock Exchange open, which is, so I start somewhere before 9:30. It's very saturated. Everybody's streaming then, so we don't usually have as many viewers. Everybody's watching the streamers with the Lambo in the background, but but yeah, don't worry. We're gonna have the stream. I'm gonna go down and stream next to my Mazda, so that would be fine. Oh no, this trade is, the London Open is gonna spike the highs again. Not good. Well, it is what it is. A moment of silence for this trade when it goes down. I tried. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Trust me, it's gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna do something like the big boys do. Like the Mazda is gonna be in the background. We're gonna go crazy. I'm gonna be throwing Monopoly money on myself, Monopoly money, and it's gonna be just awesome. Yeah. Yeah, but it's much better when the real car is there. You know, I can show like, hey, this is not a green screen. This is a real Mazda. S&P currently near previous day high. I think it's just gonna go higher. Simply, I think it's just gonna go higher and higher. Just wait and be ready. Hey, Asia, good to see you. What's happening? You know, we can get some chicks in the background dancing with Monopoly money. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to change the color of my hair. I'm holding this short position, but you know. Yeah, the semiconductor. Yeah. Oh man. So we have the London Open here. I like that we have a nice community here. Where is the gold trade? Oh, here it is. So here's the gold trade so far. Unfortunately, this one is gonna pick the high, and yeah, no problem, no problem. Yeah, this one should be popping the 700, right? It's very close. I might close it. Yeah, I might close it down. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. I might close this trade down. I don't know. I mean, why hold it? It's obvious that it's gonna hit the top, which is 86. But I don't know. Sure. Can you hold the contract overnight? Some prop firms let you do that. I'm not sure which futures prop firm, but I know, maybe you guys know it better. I know there's one or two prop firms that let you. MyFundedFutures doesn't let you. I think Take Profit Trader doesn't let you to hold. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, Jacques. I don't know. What does one micro equal to in the New York session? Well, in the New York session, with one micro, you can make $100 or $200 on a good move. If you spot a good liquidity area to go to, you can hold it. You know, or $100. You know, you can aim for like 50 points. 50 point in New York session. If you have a good analysis for targeting a nice area, $100 with the micro, and you can go from there. $774 would be the new week opening gap, so I think everybody wants to see that. No problem. No problem. Yeah, it's slow. Yeah, that's why I said. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, London can be tricky, and you know, it's hard to get 50 points with a micro in London. But if the price action is good in New York, you can easily aim for 40, 50 points if there are some good targets, you know. And you are still able to hold it. Like, you have $200, you said, in drawdown. You can hold the trade with like 30, 40, 50 points of drawdown, and you can still, you know, make one more or two trades if you get stopped out. So you can get like at least 2 or 3 chances on a possible good move with the micro. So that's why I would go with New York if I were you. I wouldn't waste my energy and that small balance in London. Obviously, yeah, one micro has a bigger commission, but he has a very small balance left to you know. Just like how slow the movement is. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I know. Someone who likes the slow movement, that's definitely more interesting. I understand. I know it sounds weird, but the gold trade actually looking quite good. Let me show you. Here's the gold trade. I'm looking to get back to the zone up there at 72.2. So, I don't know. Gold is looking good. Whew. I'm sorry, excuse me for yawning here. Coffee is not helping me anymore. Maybe I have to go for a big walk or something. I don't know. And Reza Banks is here. He's in the building, everyone. The man, the myth, the legend. How you doing, Reza? Oh, yesterday was awesome. Yeah, nice trade yesterday. I liked it. I went crazy. And you too, everybody. Yesterday was awesome. Yeah, so I'm holding 2 trades here. One is almost at stop loss, but the gold is looking good so far. So my gold trade is looking good. This NQ short, I know we're going up, I know, but this NQ short is gonna hit the stop most likely. But look at gold. What's going on with gold? I like it. The only thing is that we have that liquidity void down there, and I really wanted to get up there. I mean, if we trade above 69 to, I might put it to break even. We'll see, but when do I expect? I have no idea, DM. I wish I would know. But They never send or email anything about that. You know, one day you just wake up and see that it's 90%. So nobody knows. The dresser. Yeah, so nobody knows really. Anyway, I think NQ wants to go. I'm actually thinking to close the trade with a small loss. I'm not sure. I think it's gonna pop the highs. Maybe not, but yeah, looking to close it. Who cares? It's only 20 bucks, so I'm just gonna leave it. And that being said, it's just popping. Or not. Is there some news this morning? What is going on? Stop drinking for a week. Yeah. X that Apex will have 9% off this Friday. Only for well charts. Okay. Looks like no London trade. Yeah. It's a little bit crazy right now. Titus, hey there. What's the best prop firm? For me, MyFundedFutures, Take Profit Trader. Definitely. I do like Apex as well. I know everybody hates them. I received payouts from them. I like Bulenox as well. I trade with TickTick to me, MyFundedFutures and Take Profit Trader, especially Take Profit Trader now that they deleted the daily loss limit, so that makes them very exciting. Oh, the earnings. Okay, almost. Oh, I'm out. Okay, never mind. I'm out of the position. I am out of the position. Actually, the gold trade is looking good. Did we hit the 700 almost, right? Yeah, the gold trade is off. I mean, sorry, NQ trade. The gold trade is still on. It should be popping the 700, I guess. Not sure. Careful, you know. Just be careful. Yeah, intraday trading, but it locks in. It locks in, you know. You just have to be sure to go above the threshold, and you'll be locked in. Whoa, what a dirty move here. I'm watching. I'm watching this NQ here. Almost popped that 700. Because of my losses, I think I am going to close my gold trade. Yeah, I closed all my gold trade. I had to recover some of the loss. And it was only 1 micro. I closed my gold trade. One of the reasons I closed it is because obviously the news affected it pretty much. And I can see a possible pullback to down there, maybe even to reprice that gap. So I just thought that it's time to cover. So I closed. I'm flat, no positions. I was watching the 1 minute chart as well on my left, and you know, I didn't like what I see, and so I closed it. But hey, I covered losses, which is fine. So no trades currently, no trade. I'm still expecting gold to run above 2772.2. As for NQ, that's an interesting question. And so an email from Topstep that both my funded accounts breached. What? Discord and saw its Topstep X issue and will be fixed. Oh my god. Oof. Oof. It's you one more time. Good to see you again, Jacques. What's happening? You were disrupted. Yeah, no. Yeah. Look at this spike. It didn't go for the 700. Wow. To keep them overnight. I don't know which prop firm. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that these big prop firms like Apex, MyFundedFutures, or Take Profit Trader let you to hold it. There is a prop firm though. I'm not sure which one that lets you to hold it. Maybe is that Trade Day or Elite Trader Funding? I think they have the Diamond Hands account, and they let you to hold it over the weekend or overnight as well. But I don't think these other ones, Elite Trader Funding, I think they you can hold it overnight. Phidias, okay. So generally not, yes, Jacques. Generally not. Some of them specifically have account types. As I said, Elite Trader Funding calls it, I think, the Diamond Hands account. But generally not. We're going to close that gap, Jonathan. It seems like everybody wants to see that gap being closed, which is awesome. I just wasn't sure that, I mean, I thought that we might squeeze the longs down there, but I'm just a little bit scared now to jump into a long position, to be honest. I'm not going to jump in. Sounds like a scam. Yeah. Anyway, the gold trade turned out to be good. Oh no, look at that. I closed my gold trade earlier. My TP was 72.2. Jesus. Oh well. Oh well. My TP was 2772.2 was my TP, and I closed it manually here at 69.5. I closed it. I was like, I don't like it. Look at that. Gold just went for it again. I closed it here and boom. Jesus. Anyway, still shows that how the market could act up crazy. Crazy. Every time I trade with you, I trade what better. If that means you trade better, that's good. Exactly, Bowser. Focus on the process and not the profit. That's absolutely beautiful the way you said it. Focus on the process, not the profit. Yeah. Long 2 minis with you and closed early. Oh, reopened and closed. Let's go, Best DJ. Yeah, Jerome Powell. Tell me about it, Jerome Powell. Oh yeah, you know that's gonna be crazy. Oh, where is everything? I'm gonna show you guys something. Where is my display? Where is it? I'm gonna show you the Jerome Powell video if I find it. Has to be down there somewhere. So many videos I have. Here's what's gonna happen today. This is an illustration of us as day traders. So this is what Jerome Powell is gonna do, and this is how the market and we are going to react.
Good afternoon.
Again.
Good afternoon.
So he just comes in to the room. Good afternoon. The market blows up and he just leaves like Clint Eastwood. And that's it. Trading my PNL. Ross, I mean my PNL for today is like scratch, technically break even, but yeah, I was trading on funded accounts. I mean, I took 2 trades on funded accounts here. Yeah. How many millions? Well, currently I have, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10 funded accounts currently. That's all I have. I mean, I just can't manage more. Unable. The song from yesterday. Oh yeah, the Hearts on Fire, right? I'm gonna play that next time. I always get those emails from YouTube. I still haven't figured it out. I installed the voice meter application. I installed a virtual audio cable on my computer. I just can't figure out. I even asked DeepSeek to help me how to do it right. So you guys can hear it on the live stream, but it's not going to be recorded on the VOD. And I just can't seem to manage it. Like, for me, it's complicated. I'm a dinosaur. I just can't manage to set it up properly. Because if I could do that, we could be listening to some nice music on the live stream and it would not be on the VOD. So I wouldn't be getting the email from YouTube all the time. And I need to do that. I got whacked like yeah. Yeah, this is exactly how it happens, Roger. Powell comes in, says good afternoon, and it's done. And as soon as it's done, he just leaves the room. I want to do like Tommy Me. I want to listen to some music without having copyright issues on the I know Twitch streamers are doing it all the time. So on the live stream, we can sometimes we can obviously not. I'm not gonna disturb you guys. We can listen to some good music sometimes, once or twice, and on the YouTube VOD, it's not going to be there, right? So that's what I'm aiming for. DeepSeek told me that it's possible with Voicemeeter or virtual audio cable, which I installed. I just still can't get around it. So yesterday I tried to test it. It didn't work out. I did recordings, test, stream, whatever. It's on the VOD. I don't know how to get around this, but I know on Twitch they are doing it. I'm not sure. It should be able to do it on YouTube as well. So when I end the stream, the music is not going to be on the VOD because it can separate the audio channels for the live stream and for the recording. But I don't know. Closing your winning gold trade to recover your other trade. Is trading your yeah, so I recovered. Yes, so I was trading on my funded account. So I was copy trading 4 Apex accounts at this morning, and I recovered. I was a little bit, well, let's just say because of that news release, I was a little bit nervous. And when I saw that I can get out at scratch, I said, all right, you know, I wasn't sure because gold was making a small pullback here. And I thought that we might go down and cover these gaps. So as it started to make this pullback, I just closed it here and boom, it just went up to my original TP. But you know, I had this this losing trade because I was hoping for a squeeze down there, which didn't happen yet. And yeah, basically. Good morning, Tomasz. No trade today. Yes, Federal Reserve. Yeah, so then I realized, Tommy, that Voicemeeter is not even needed. Because then DeepSeek told me that if I want to do that, I don't even need Voicemeeter. And I was like, what? Like, DeepSeek told me to use Voicemeeter. And then it tells me I don't need to use Voicemeeter. I was like, what the F? Anyway, I have it installed. I have virtual audio cable installed. Everything. Some African. Yeah. Try Stream Beats. I tried that. He has some nice music, obviously. Yeah. I know. I have the playlist here. I have Stream Beats playlist. Harris Heller is good. I know he streams and he has very good educational stuff about streaming. And I just want to say that, for example, I like the synthwave playlist that he does. But after a while, when I was listening in the background, it just melted my brain down totally. You know, if you listen to the same exact music for a while, you know, after a while it gets you crazy. And that's what happened to me. I lost my brain and my thoughts after listening to Stream Beats for like, I did that last year in early 24 and 23. I was listening to Stream Beats all the time, and then I lost my brain. So the same playlist over and over and over and over. Techno. You guys remember, some of you guys, you know, because I'm born in the 80s, I like the techno group Scooter. Scooter, you know, they're from Germany. The German techno or trance techno dinosaurs, Scooter, you know. I used to go to, you know, concert and parties. Scooter, you know. It's over the same. How much is the fish? Guys, I was, when I was a teenager, I grew up listening Scooter. I had their CDs. Now I know today nobody knows what's a CD or a cassette player. I had Scooter on a cassette player, early 90s, just saying. I bought the original Scooter album on cassette, and I had CDs too. Now you guys never know what that feeling was. imagine, you know, what's the common thing in a pen and a cassette player? The new generation will never know. A pen and a cassette player. You will never know. Never ever. Only the older generation will know. Pen and cassette player. Because I saw a video when they were asking a bunch of 16 years old and 18 years old kids, and they gave them a pen and a cassette and asked them, you know, what's the common thing in these two things? And everybody was, yeah, I don't know. But you can write with the pen on the cassette, you know? Nobody knew. Nobody knew. Like, what? Oh yeah, I know. We can write the title of the you know, group on the cassette, you know. Nobody knew. Nobody. Yeah, I had the CD. TS2 is OG. Yeah. Rewind, exactly. I had the Walkman too. Yeah, rewind the tape. Exactly. Exactly. You just rewinded the tape with the pen or pencil. Or, you know, I saw a video, again, nothing bad against the new generation. 16 years old, 18 years old guys and gals were asked, you know, how to dial with the old phone. You know, when it has that, what's it called in English? I have to use Google Translator. The dial, yeah. It had the dial, that circle, you know, the old phone. It had the numbers with the on the dial, and they were asking, okay, how do you call someone? And they were like, ooh, well, rotary, yeah, rotary phone, yeah. And they didn't know, like they were like, oh my god, I don't know, like, well, how do you call someone with that? How is it possible? And they were not lifting up the phone, so they left the phone on the thing, and they were just trying to figure out first what to do. Like, you have to lift up, you have to check the line, okay, and then you start the dial. They didn't know. That's the world. That's the world, everybody. And this is what proves you and me that we're getting old. We are getting old. And so there's nothing to do about it. Yeah. Dial pad, yeah. Yeah. Okay, look at gold. I think it's gonna go 2777.8 to the top of that zone. Pretty much seems like it. I just cannot enter now. The train left the station without me. And this one might pop to 700. Mongols are conquering. Still using TipX on your computer screen? Oh, hold on. TipX. I think we had a different name for it. TipX. I know that's the one that you correct the errors. But yeah, I'm not using that on the computer screen. Good to see you, Jack. Good to see you, Jack. Have a good one. Well, it seems like it wants to pop to 700. What do you guys think? Is it gonna try? I think it will. I think it will. Or it might. How close are we? What's happening with the mini? The mini is going. I mean, sometimes there used to be some difference, especially when it wants to, you know, pop some levels. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, I'm happy that I recovered from the loss. I'm actually in $16 net profit on those Apex accounts. Thanks to gold. $16.82. Yeah. No, one account is up $18. That's awesome. No, one account is only $12 up. Copy trading, you know. That's the issue. Could be lagging. Camille says, waste of time. Oh, look at that. Now it's going down. What is happening here? Just before reaching the 700. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm looking at the 15. Oh, nothing. Again, there's a gap here still. I might try to go for another entry. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I should risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, the price action, this is a joke because I think it's because everybody wants to go for that 774. Everybody wants to go for that gap fill. And if the big boys decide to do something else, they might squeeze everybody to the downside. That's why you have to be careful. You were down 160. Yeah, wait for the open. Faroa, sorry. That's good. You know, 13 bucks is basically scratched. You're basically break even. So don't do anything. Wait for the open. Don't do anything. Wait if you want to trade the New York Open, of course. Don't do anything. Look at this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Okay. This could be interesting. Especially on the 3-minute. The gold break, yeah, don't tell me about. I mean, I exited here somewhere. But hey, I'm actually glad that I took this trade, but original target was hit and I do feel a bit of a FOMO, but hey, at least I got out. So at least I managed to get out. You had 2 minis. Yeah, best DJ. He knows it. I'm watching the 3-minute as well. Not that I take too many trades on the 3-minute, but now this here on the 3-minute swept the highs. Yes, we didn't go for the 700. I know. There's a risk involved here. There was a bearish market structure shift on the 3-minute. And it's repricing. Okay. Anyway, the 3-minute shifted. And it's repricing. Never mind. Because it didn't take liquidity from below 63. So the 1-minute looks like it's a risky short on the 1-minute, a super risky short trade. Could maybe a good cheap long. I'm actually tempted to jump into a short on NQ. I don't know, and I might be crazy because we're so close to the highs here, but I should not be forcing this. I'm a little bit tempted to go short. Maybe on an eval. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe on an eval. And what is down there? I took it on an evaluation. Enter the short. Targeting 605.25. Only on evaluation. That the previous trade was taken on funded, but this is a much more riskier trade. So I entered and I'm copy trading this with Tick Trader. And so let me get this off. I'm looking for a squeeze down there into that 15-minute zone. Obviously, if it goes higher, it's gonna pop the 700. But this is an extremely risky trade. That's why I'm not taking it on a funded account. I don't like it that we're so close to 700. I am copy trading this on a Tick Trader account and the Take Profit Trader account. That's it. Risking like $50. Do it. We're doing it, man. For the stream, we're doing it. We are doing it. So super risky. You know, now this is also interesting. Like I'm going very conservative on these Take Profit Trader accounts. Actually, it's down currently. So I'm down $45, but hey, this is at 1,200-ish today. And the Tick Trader account is at 1,180-ish. But I try to bring the same habits from my funded accounts to my evaluation accounts, which sounds reverse engineering, but I want to get rid of bad habits. So if I win this trade, it's going to be a very small win, like $140 or something. But for the stream, you know. No, I'm actually thinking that this has a very, very high probability that it's going to pop the 700. Now let's look at gold. Nothing on gold. Okay. think we're gonna go back down on gold to 68. Open is 68.1. Yeah. Yeah, very strong resistance there on gold. Absolutely a strong resistance. By the way, if you haven't done it already, please help me out by pushing the like. Let's give a like to the stream and let's push the channel. We're almost at 3,800 subs. This is awesome. Let's do it for the stream. Thank you so much. You know what's happening? S&P was at the start of the gap. Oh yeah, let's check on ES, by the way. I haven't really checked it. Oh, yeah. So S&P already pushing it. Interesting. Interesting. Now the question remains, is it going to close the gap before FOMC or after? Like both of these. Back to NQ, just sideways. You know, FOMC day could be a little bit crazy. Well, anyway, I'm still sitting in that short. Whoa! Rob Seb just subscribed. Thank you for joining the channel and the stream. Welcome. We're at 3,800 subs. This is awesome. Obviously, it's fluctuating because sometimes when I do crazy stuff, we tend to lose like a few subs here and there. Thank you for subscribing, Rob. Welcome. All right. All right. Well, I have a feeling that we're gonna see that 700 popped real soon. The macro is coming in 2 minutes. I think the macro would like to sweep that 700. Good morning from Germany. Awesome from Germany. Welcome, Rob. From which part or which, you know, how do they call it there? Not district, city. I don't know. Well, welcome. All right. Let's see. Anyway, let's look on gold. I have a feeling that gold might try to revisit those lows down there. Gold for the rescue again? Should I take it? All right. I took a gold short on the evaluation accounts. Targeting 68.2. Only on Eval. The more we stay here with NQ, it's more likely that it's gonna pop the 700. Yeah, it seems like it will. Only like 20 points away, so I might as well just close this. So I was hoping for the squeeze. It's not happening. Wolfsburg. The Volkswagen factory is... Whoa, that is awesome. That is awesome. That is cool. So I'm guessing everybody is driving Volkswagen around the area, which is a great car, by the way. I think the same engine and technology is in the Skoda, or Skoda as we say, and which one? It's sharing parts with Audi as well, right? And maybe with some other. It's the same like the new brand Cupra, right? I don't know. Lamborghini. I don't know which owns which. I think Lamborghini is owned by, I don't know, Bugatti. Yeah, Bugatti has Volkswagen parts. Yeah. Porsche by Audi. Okay. At the top is Volkswagen, right? Volkswagen or Porsche owns everything there. Most of these brands. Have you ever tracked your statistics on the trades you close early? Not really. I mean, yes. I mean, many times when I close my trades early, it would have hit my original TP. So yeah, I know that for a fact. That's why I had so much FOMO. So Lamborghini is owned by Audi, but who owns Audi? Okay, so Lamborghini owned by Audi. Audi is owned by Porsche. Or Audi is owned by Volkswagen. I don't know. It was a game changer. Yeah, NQ unplugged again. Look at this chart. It's like, yeah, Volkswagen owns everything. Everything. Yeah. VAG Group. Yeah. Yeah, someone I think told me that basically Volkswagen owns the whole brand. All the brands. Yeah. Volkswagen. I like the sound of Volkswagen. They make good car. I like the Volkswagen Arteon. It's a beautiful car. I also liked the Volkswagen Scirocco. Even the old one from the 80s, that was a cool car. But the new one from 2000, the early 2000s, that was also a nice one. Volkswagen is on the top and owns it all. Okay, okay. Yeah, that was I was trying to figure out like which brand is on the top of the top. So it's Volkswagen owns everything. Okay. I used to watch these car YouTubers, and I'm still watching some of them now, and like Matt Armstrong and all the others. And I'm always surprised, when they do a Lamborghini or whatever, everything is filled with Volkswagen and Audi parts. Everything is basically Volkswagen, Audi. And what about BMW? BMW is owned by Rolls-Royce, I think, or BMW owns Rolls-Royce. I don't know which one is which. Interesting, I had a 7 Series BMW back, a 2003 7 Series, the E65, the Bengelbot. BMW owned Rolls. Okay, so I had the Bengelbot 7 Series 12 years ago, and it was a 730 diesel, but the parts, mainly in the cabin, so the the ignition, the some of the buttons and the electronics, the same thing were used in Rolls-Royce, the exact same. So the key was exactly the same as Rolls-Royce. The buttons, the seat electronics, and a lot of stuff were basically exactly. The iDrive was the same. Everything was the same. It was actually quite amazing. That 7 Series shared a lot of stuff with Rolls-Royce. Chinese will come and buy it. Yeah, the Chinese are. Yeah, exactly, Rob. The Chinese are gonna come, and BMW is owned by the family Quandt. I never even heard of that. Quandt. Interesting. Interesting. Look at that. My short is in huge profit. It's tanking. It's dropping. We are tanking, everybody. We're dropping like hell. Lamborghini. Does Ford own Lambo? Lots of Lambo parts are Ford. Really? Richest family in Germany? The Quandt family. Quandt. The richest family in Germany. Wow. So they own BMW. Interesting. I really like BMWs. I'm technically an enthusiast for BMWs, but I think nowadays BMWs are exactly the same, just like with Mercedes. I mean, you look at the G class, GLE, GLC, GLA, GL, whatever. They're basically almost the same identical cars at Mercedes. The same goes for BMW. Look at the X series or they're all the same cars. No difference. Exactly the same car. The X3, the X5, the X7, all the same. No difference. Exactly the same identical car. The same goes for Mercedes G class. GLE, sorry. GL class. All the same. Like, a few weeks ago, I was just, looking at some cars, and I would just walk past by a Mercedes dealer, and there was lots of GL Mercedes, brand new ones, and I was looking at them. I was like, so what's the difference in these cars? Because they all look the same to me. I looked into in the cabin, and the same buttons, the same steering wheel, everything exactly the same, no different. I was like, what is the difference? Why is this better than the other one? The same engine, everything is the same. Small, tiny differences in the headlight or the tail light. That's it. I was like, what? And the same with BMW. If you buy an 8 Series coupe, which my favorite, I love the 8 Series 2-door coupe, you pay, even if you buy it used, you buy it for like $100,000 or $120,000 used. You buy a BMW 1 Series, for small family and city cruise, a BMW 116 or 1 whatever, the smallest. If you sit inside the 8 Series and the 1 Series, it's the same. The same instrument cluster, the same shift knob, the same buttons, the same, everything is the same. Like, why do I pay so much more money for the 8 Series when the same interior is in the 1 Series? Everything. Anyway. All right. I know how much this topic excites everyone, so let's just move forward. Come on, we're swimming in profits here. I told you, we are swimming in profits. This is gonna go down. No. Camille, come on. No, Audi is great. Audi is great. It's a great car. Obviously. I wouldn't cry with an Audi, that's for sure. I would be flashing all over the city with a new Audi. I would be streaming next to my new Audi. Everywhere I would go, I would make some pictures with my Audi. I would be definitely holding my stream next to my new Audi. And I would say to Patrick Whelan, like, hey, you have Lambo, but I have the same exact parts in my car. Or your car has the same exact parts like my car. So. Also, they say that the Cupra Formentor is the discount Lamborghini Urus. Because they have the same exact parts, they just look different, and the Formentor costs 1/5 or 1/6 of the price, but they basically the same. Oh, look at that! Here comes the squeeze. Oh, look at that! Both of the trades are going well. The problem with this is that if these trades will work out, or if they work out, I'm going to be having FOMO again. Like, why didn't I take this on a funded account? Why just evaluations? But hey, this is Take Profit Trader evaluations and Tick Tick Trader. So We went into the gap savvy, so we took liquidity on ES from the gap, and now we might be squeezing the longs on NQ down to this 15-minute zone. It definitely seems like that's happening, or that could be happening. So these are the positions. Let's go. I'm telling you guys, we're going to visit that zone at 600, actually 599. Let's go. Good morning, Dario. What's happening? Oh, handball. No, I didn't. No. No. Who won? Okay, gold is looking good. Croatia beat Hungary. Oh. In the last five. Usually that's how it goes. Croatia has a good team, by the way. They have an excellent team. They are good. If I would not be swimming in profit, I would. All right, let's close this. I have a strange feeling that both of these trades should be going to profit. I am going to reduce the stop. Same here. Reducing risk, you know, that's what we can do. We had better, but they're good. Dario, they are good. Croatia, your guys are good. You're swimming in the ocean of losses. Come on, Camille. Don't do this. Come on, man. Okay, I don't know what's it doing right now, but I don't like it. I don't like what NQ is doing. Maybe on the 3 minute. Okay, it's repricing a small 3 minute gap. It took liquidity on the 15-minute. That's great. But now it should continue lower. At least in theory, the analysis that we talked about could be correct to visit that zone down there. Stop trading London? No, only New York. I see. Okay, 5-minute repriced. Looking a little crazy here. I don't like it now. Gold is still okay, but I don't like what NQ is doing. Well, it was a good run. It was a good run. Gold is still okay. Oh no, not gonna mess around with it. Yeah, so NQ really tricked everybody this morning, including me. But hey, it's fine. Now it could be popping that 700 maybe. Nice long wick on the 15-minute. Okay, back to square one with NQ. Should I just close this manually? I don't know. Morning, Oshevs. You're long? Let's go. Oh yeah, Naomi. It's absolutely crazy how it moves. I'm thinking to close this because we're just back to the top here, but there's a long wick candle on the 15, so that could still. There's a zone below 68.2 on gold. That's why I'm holding it. As for NQ, I don't know what to do with it. I mean, it's a very small risk, so I think I'm just gonna leave it and I don't know. Let's see. It might want to pop that 700 finally. I mean, this was equity, right? Equity open. Yeah, went down, repricing immediately, so it only took liquidity down there. It definitely looks bullish at this moment, but we'll see. Michael FX says hold. I'm holding it. Maybe my stop is a little bit tight. It can also go to right at the midpoint of these two candles. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna widen this up just a little bit to 90 because it tends to wick into the consequent encroachment or mid-level of these bearish. I mean, this was a nice bearish situation, and so the bodies of these two candles But if it goes higher to the 90s, then obviously I'm out. Gold is still there. I'm gonna put gold to break even. Maybe. Not sure. Because if it goes back to 72.7, then most likely it's gonna go higher. So I just don't want to sit in that position. Let's cover a bit of a commission there. Okay, so it's back to break even. As for NQ, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about NQ anymore. I thought that this is gonna be the squeeze that we were hoping for since the start of the stream, but it's not happening. At least not yet. We have the new 15-minute candle. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's still valid. There is definitely some sort of a resistance here at 75 to 80 in this area. There is some kind of a resistance sitting there. Might want to squeeze everybody. I don't know. Gold is still there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. What's happening? Gold is still unplugged. Uh-oh, gold is going for my stop. Oh, man. Gold is gonna take me with break even. Yeah. No, I'm not. No, it's all right. I'm not going to. If it takes me with break even, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. We're still in this. Gold. Gold is not really doing the thing that we agreed upon. Come on, gold. Well, it's not over yet. it's not over. So gold is gonna take out my stop with break even. Oh yeah, this is gold. Yeah, this is NQ. Gold is almost at break even. Okay, out at break even from gold. And this is when gold is going to drop, like boom. I was hesitating to put my stop back to like 70 for 1 or 2, but why? Why do that, you know? Yeah. Maybe, but as much as I'm concerned about NQ, I love this area. You know me. This is what I'm looking. This right there. Right there. That's the area I'm looking. Right there. Right there. So I think it's a squeeze. That's what I think. It's a squeeze. Squeezing everybody and then skyrocketing in the New York session. Or Larabeka says, is this shock of hour? I don't know. We can call it shock of the hour. We can call it New Year. We can call it Santa Claus. I don't know what it's called. I don't even know exactly what shock of the hour means or who came up with it, but it's kind of fancy. I like it. I don't know what this is called, but I like it so far. Shock of the Fed, maybe. Now at this point, I'm going to put this to break even, because if this goes back to my entry, then it's more than 100% that is gonna go higher. So 550. All right, it's at break even. So if it goes up there again, I don't want to hold it, because why hold it? Even if I exit this one with break even, I'm gonna be still watching that zone down there at 600. Gold will go down. Yeah, I think so too. By the way, I can feel it in my bones that gold is gonna go but down to my original TP. It's just gonna do it. It's gonna go. I messed around with my stop. I should have left there and just leave it on. It's gonna. I can actually say that we might go down to 2764.4 with gold. I'm like getting more and more confident that it's just gonna drop. Look at this. 66.7 is screaming to be taken by gold. I'm not entering, but you know. It's gonna retest 21 for 750. Maybe. Maybe. NQ is definitely toying with us. John Wick. Mexican John Wick. I like that. No guarantee there. I mean, yeah, why not? Personalized guarantee at 605.25. I'm going to copy paste this because I don't know how to write it exactly. Personalized. That's how I write it. Okay. I see. You know, it doesn't matter if it takes me out. Okay, it doesn't count. If I get out at break even and then goes down, it still counts. That's it. Not financial advice, all right? Not financial advice. I'm an idiot. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. So that's it. You're selling gold? Yeah, it's still in a good position. I think you read the marks extremely well. Thank you, Roger. Let's see what would happen to your P&L if you just leave. Roger, I think, by the way, and that is what I'm working on, and you were asking this, I know. If I wouldn't mess around, for example, let's look at this gold trade. I messed around with the stop. I let it take me out. And at least 5 times, I would say, which is a lot. But I think 4 or 5 times when this situation happens, it goes to my TP after that, which is huge, by the way. So now gold, if it goes down, I'm going to be suffering from FOMO. Instead, I would be just taking the full stop and, you know, not worrying about all this. As Mark Douglas said, I always keep forgetting, as he said in Trading in the Zone, you put on the trade and forget about it. Don't mess around with the stop. Yes, everybody likes trailing stop and blah, blah, blah. And you can take partials, obviously, but don't mess around with it, you know. Predetermine the risk, the profit target, and boom, walk away. Maybe that's what I should be doing. I don't know. But who knows? This is good for more downside, but who knows? Yeah, it's I'm starting to think what's gonna happen if this one is not gonna take 605.25. What's gonna happen to me? You know, because that's gonna be bad for my reputation. It's already down, so if I if this is not gonna go there, with or without me, but if this is not gonna go there, what's gonna happen to me? I'm not gonna delete my channel like ICT did, wink. So I don't know. Oh my god, this is okay. I'm starting to lose hope here. What about the squeeze? I thought that this 15-minute will be broken, but it's not. It's not. It's just not doing it. Watching gold. Damn it. It will be all fine. Personalized guarantee. This is gonna ruin my reputation. But hey, honestly, I really don't want to hold the trade if it goes back above 75, 76, because then it might be trying to go to the 80s to break this resistance. I just don't see the point holding the trade from that moment on. What if you instant break even your stops as soon as it moves? Tried that too, Okutan. I tried that, and it moves. So 9 out of 10 times it takes me with break even. You know, obviously depending on your stop and your risk management style, but a few points is not enough, especially on NQ. A few points is just not cutting it, even in London, especially in London. So it's not. Oh no, especially in New York, it's not enough. In New York, just one single little, you know, movement can or especially in the silver bullet hour or after market open, like we are moving 20-30 points in a second. If it wants to, it's not enough. And then I would be suffering from FOMO. Just like almost from gold now. I think gold is going to go down, by the way. I'm not going to put out the personalized guarantee. One is enough for one day. But I think gold is going to go to 2768.2. 2768.2 right there. Took me with break even, and now it goes. Thank you, gold. It's just frustrating. It's frustrating. 2735 Anna FX says 2735. Ooh. Down there. There's nothing here. Look at the chart. There's nothing. I'm just trolling. There's nothing here on the chart. I don't see anything. 2735. Let's look at the higher time frame. 2735. What is down there? You want to go down there? Oh, previous day low? Maybe? I like it. Maybe. The body of the candle is down there. Nice little zone. Why not? You know, why not? I wouldn't go all the way down to 35, but hey, I hope it will. I mean, if you're shorting it, I really hope. So what bothers me is that we didn't take the 700 yet, and there could be we could be stuck here in between the resistance and support, and we already took the liquidity on the with the 15-minute. But you know, since today is FOMC, there could be a lot of tricks and manipulations. And also one thing, we did not talk about one thing about this. Even if it takes me with break even, doesn't matter. Watch this. You might already know what I want to show here. Let's zoom this. Look at the hourly candle here. The 1 a.m. candle. No bottom wick. Open 580.50. Look at the 15, the same hour. Both the 15 and the 5-minute down there. You know, when I see this, especially on an hourly, you know, and it goes down all the way to the 5s. That is like juicy. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I have no answer for you. That's the juicy one. Price likes to, you know, just go there and do some repricing action on those candles. The end of woke. What happened? I mean, obviously, Elon Musk has called a war against woke, if that's what you're asking or saying. Gold is still there. Are we gonna go down or not? Hold on. Is it gonna happen? Maybe not. Gold is still there. NQ is stuck here as well. Don't know what is happening. Requested 1200 from my do they approve payouts during London? No, not really, Edgar. So that's why we talked about this last week. So if you want to have the fastest approval and payout, make sure to request it in New York session because they're operating in business hours. So yes, you requested it now. You're going to be approved most likely in New York business hours. So I requested a payout at 9:30. I got approved in 4 minutes. I was paid out in another 5 minutes, so it was very fast. The other payout, I got approved also in 4 minutes, and the money was paid out in about an hour. So you should expecting it in the New York session. 3M reversal caught me off. Oh, I see. Yeah, that happens. We are in the 1 hour fair value gap. Nice. Do I use time 4 hour? What? You use 4 hour in any way? Oh, yeah. No problem. Just before FM, it's better to take some money. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So I don't know about this here. Gold is still there. It doesn't seem like that NQ really wants to drop at this moment. Might go up there. So the personalized guarantee is just might not gonna work out. We'll see. Yeah, going up there. Maybe it wants to pop that 700 after all. Oh man, this is a slow grind. Let's see what maybe the macro is gonna do here. I don't have high hopes for this, but we'll see. It wants to pop the 700. It seems like. I was just reading. Typical London session. You got in the short. It's a risky one, Roger. It's a risky one. So be careful. Look at this. You can still pop above 64. There's a small supply zone there on the 1 minute. You can pop that 64, and then even when it takes me out at break even, I mean, yeah, it could drop. But the more it's going sideways, the more it's gonna go crazy and dirty, and it might just, you know, this drop was awesome, even when this second drop was starting. But now I'm a little bit hesitant about this. Uh. 27 points of risk. Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, you know, yeah. You have your risk parameters set. You know what you're doing. So it's all good. Look at this dirty gold. 2768.2 might happen. I don't know. I don't know. The macro is kicking in less than 4 minutes. Uh-oh. Oh, gold is going down. Nice. Without me. And NQ is squeezing above that 64 level. And now comes the decision point. If it wants to pop that 75, I think it will. Oh well. Oh well. I tried. I tried my best. I'm not really trading the macro. Let me just read this quickly. DAX just made a new all-time high. My profit, okay, 611. That's good. Hey, Sonia. Yeah, it's okay. Practically we are break even today. So, do we trade gold in the same as NQ lot size? Yes, yes, Russ. Yes. I think there's more manipulation in gold. Depends. You know, on an FOMC day, might be NQ that has more manipulation. That's true, but I'm not really trading the macro. I'm just trying to acknowledge and watch for those time shifts, you know, because then I might be expecting some volatility or shift in structure. Yeah, ABC, very good observation. Honestly, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I don't see anything super special in the macro as well. When the market is not really doing anything, I'm usually praying that the macro will kick in some liquidity or some kind of a proper movement. But I'm usually talking about the macro when I'm hoping for some move or liquidity, most likely. Yeah, might be. Yeah. Week only below. Yeah. Which one do you like more, gold or NQ? I like NQ more. I tried gold in the past, like in 23, but obviously I was less experienced than now, and I was losing left and right on gold. But you know, Greg is here in the building. Yes, I trade usually the London and the New York session. Yes, I usually start at before the stock exchange open, before 9:30. Now everybody streams at that time, I know, but we used to be much less. So now today we had 120, 140 at some point viewers. On New York, I usually have like 20. Everybody's watching Patrick Wieland with his Lambo. So no, I like PW is a good guy, but he's an entertainer. I'm not an entertainer. I cannot put a Lambo in the background. So oh, you have your TP there. All right. Uh, it's a good question. Depends on what kind of trades are you looking for. Are you a scalper looking for a few points here and there, or are you willing to do some crazy stuff like I try to do, like hold a trade for like an hour or 2 hours? Like if you enter a trade at 8 or 8:30, like I do, like searching for these kind of trades for more distance, you might end up sitting in a trade at the 9:30 open. There's a 80% chance that you're gonna be hitting stop loss or break even at the stock exchange open. So that's why I'm saying this. If you are scalping for 8 to 10 points here and there, it's good to trade even from 7 a.m. New York Eastern Standard Time. You know, that's good. But I do not take positions an hour before the stock exchange open, because most likely I'm gonna be stuck in a position and it's not gonna be good. So, I don't know. Depends. Well, for scalping, if you know what you're doing, obviously it's super dangerous to scalp after the open. What I'm trying to say is that I'm looking for positions to take on and hold it for an hour or 2 hours if I have to, or even more, after 9:40, 9:50, or 10 a.m. You know, that's what I'm looking for, and that's it. You know, and this is it for the trade. There's no trading news preference if you open a position, say 2 a.m. and then you hold your position to the, is it a violation? Yes. So for example, there is NFP news, right, at 8:30, and you're sitting in a position since the London session. MyFundedFutures, for example, and Take Profit Trader requires you to close your positions 2 minutes before the news release. You can re-enter 2 minutes after the news release. So think about a 4-minute window there. You cannot have an open position on your simulated funded accounts. You can have it on your evals. You can do it on evals, but not on your funded accounts. Yes, so that's the case, Jay. Well, that's it for my personalized guarantee. Gold is still there. I still have a feeling that we could drop to 605, but anyway, it was a break-even day for me so far. Break-even day ended up in small green, like $12 on the funded accounts. But hey, this was a tricky one, and we managed risk. We came out from the market with no losses. I think it's a win, right? I would say it's a W, a doubler. You know, a doubler. We just made a doubler with a break-even session. So to scalp, wait until the market calms down. Oh, definitely. Yes. All right, everybody. This was a great session. Break even, so that's a win. Personalized guarantee is going to hit later. Don't worry. I'm still going to be watching that 605.25. I don't care. I like it. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back for the New York session. I hope you guys can join me as well. And if you would like to support the channel, please use my links and codes. The Tom Sabo code goes for Take Profit Trader, MyFundedFutures, Tick Trader. For the instant funded accounts here, if you're looking for instant funded account, you can have 35% off. If you're looking for evaluations at Tick Trader, use the TTT40 Eval code after clicking my link. Thank you so much. And the others, Bulenox has still 75%, sorry. Apex has all the accounts on sale for $83. And maybe I forgot something, but anyway, you know what I'm saying. Use the code. All right. Thank you so much. I'll be back for New York. God bless you all. Have a great evening or morning. And see you, ladies and gentlemen, later. Cheers.